Alright, it's Rise of Shadows time. I'm going to be doing a video on the update. I apologize for any background noise there may be. I am making my dinner. I'm actually going to turn that volume way down. I got the little notification. I popped in. It's time to jump on into it. Let's get into it. Again, apologize for any background noise. I do have to eat food. So, Year of the Dragon. We got a shit ton of cards rotating out right now. All of my decks are now wilds. Next. Those are like three of my favorite sets. Hall of Fame, Naturalized Doomguard, Divine Favor. Again, Greymane, Baku, Cat. Yeah, a little 2,446 dust. Woo! That's a little bit of dust. Played 25 cards in play mode. Okay. We open in packs, boys. Like, that's just what's gonna happen. Alright. We'll start off with the boring ones first. I'm sorry for this little intro bit here. Let's start with the boring ones first. Shall we? And again, apologize for the audio. Murloc War Leader. That's actually relevant because we're going to get a shit ton of Murlocs. For those of you who don't know, this is going to be a heavy Murloc expansion. I'm going to do a card opening video, and then I will do a deck building video in a moment. Let's get the first Rise of Shadow pack. Can we get a Pack 1 Legendary? The good old Pack 1 Legendary? Oh! Oh, we actually did! Ha! Whew! We actually got a Pack 1 Legendary. Well, how about that? I meant it as a joke, but come on, let's keep the good rolls coming. Sorry if I didn't go over every card in that pack. I got a little excited there. Burly Shovelfist. Surprisingly, I think he will actually be good, even though he looks like just a beat stick. The Rush is relevant. Soldier of Fortune, good in Arena. Twin Spell, Desperate Measures. I'm actually considering trying out a Secret Paladin. It should be quite interesting. I'm very sorry for that alert there. Very sorry. Henge Clan Burglar. Henge Clan Burglar looks like it's going to be very good. Looks like very good. Just give me a moment. I thought I had Do Not Disturb on. I will be right back. Hello. We should be back now. I'm so sorry. I had it only on Do Not Disturb with alarms. That is my error. Well, we'll get right back into that one. We were at 78 packs. We got 78 to go. Let's jump right back on into it. I'm so sorry for all of these interruptions.
Gather round, everyone.
But, you know, I'm here. We'll have a fun time. Now, that's a Golden Legendary. I'm actually really happy. For those of you who don't know, when you got the pre-order bundle, you got a free Golden Legendary. Replaces all of my decks with Legendary minions. Because he is Legendary, it will replace my entire deck with Golden Legendary minions. Now that's a value Golden Legendary. High value Golden Legendary. So let's look at what's in here. Call of Adventure, decent. Soul of the Murloc, you'll see what I'm talking about there with that Murloc theme going on. Let's get right on into it. I'm really hoping to try Bomb Warrior, so hopefully we get enough bits and pieces in here to build a Bomb Warrior. Duel's interesting. Arcane Watcher, a lot better than you would think, in my opinion. Because they did add some self-silence effects, and spell damage mage seems to be a deck that will flourish. It seems to be pretty good. Underbelly Ooze, kind of a Grim Patron. I think it's a pack filler there. Evil Conscriptor. I think Evil Constrictor is quite a good card. Again, Spellbook Binder, you see that spell damage theme going on there. And you know, I'm really excited about this expansion. I think Bomb Warrior is going to be a hell of a deck. Surprisingly, mid-range Warrior actually seems to be quite good. Arcane Bearer, or Acorn Bearer, you know, it doesn't look powerful, but surprise, like, one-drops, good one-drops are so important, just, not only in just the tempo game, but in Hearthstone as a game in general. We got a Kirantor, see, spell damage there. Discover a mage minion, you know. Evil Genius. Evil Genius looks to be pretty good, especially in a zoo deck. Destroying a friendly minion to get 2 minions in your hand with powerful on-play effects. That's certainly not anything to scoff at. Oh yeah! Not only did we get a golden epic, the bomb archetype, it's coming in. Happy to have a golden weapon. Little shuffling golden bombs. Really hoping for a Dr. Boom, but we're not guaranteed a legendary for a little while. See, Underbelly Ankler. Now that is why, actually, those 2 Murlocs right on screen. Just read those real quick. You'll understand why I think Murloc Shaman, well, Murlocs are going to work, but definitely Murloc Shaman because of Underbelly Angler. As you can see right there, every time you play a minion, add a random Murloc to your hand. That gives value in an aggro deck, and it's aggressive value. That card alone would have made Murloc Shaman explode off the map. And now, I think that is mostly what's going to do it this expansion. Nothing even comes close to that card in terms of... That's actually going to be a really good priest card. But nothing even comes close to that card in the way of pushing any archetype. Well, Dr. Boom does for Mech or Bomb Warrior. But that card pushes Murloc Shaman so far. Henchclange, that card. Such a good 4-drop in priest. It is an insane card. Bronze Herald, great card for Paladin. I know what you're thinking, 3 mana, 3/2 or 2/2, I can't remember which. But it's the fact that it adds those 4/4s and you want to be hand buffing dragons. Dr. Boom's Scheme, that's a useless card. But Bronze Herald and the Henchland, great cards. Great cards. Dragon Spear, see what I'm saying? When you add those 4/4 dragons to your hand, boom. The Dragon Speaker, it's going to come in there. And yeah, it's a 3/2 like I thought. It's 3/2, add 2 4/4 dragons. You're going to be giving all those dragons +3/+3. It's going to be busted. It's... Whether or not Dragon Paladin will work is questionable, but that card's really good. Portal Overfiend, shuffle 3 portals. You know, Portal Overfiend, interesting card. Kind of fits like Top Curve and Egg. Walking Fountain. Walking Fountain, just a comp, that card is broken. Whether or not we can find a spot for it in Shaman, that's a card you're going to have to watch for the next few expansions, because that is a powerful, powerful control card. Portal Overfiend kind of fits in an aggro deck. Warlock, pretty good. Pretty good. Interesting, actually, if you're shuffling those portals in and you have, like, Rafam, you get more cards for legendaries. It's notable there. That's what I'm talking. Silent adjacent minions, that can work with your own stuff. Proud Defender. Proud Defender is going to be a really good control card. Let's get on to the next pack. I can't remember what the pity timer is. I think I knew it at one point. I think it's like 30 or 40. Desperate Measures, we got that in the first pack. Or no, it might have been the second. I can't remember at this point. We already been through like 20. I love the way this Sludge Slurper, another great Murloc. Dart Frog, another good card. And we're gonna get yeah. I love the animation for this this pack when you see it open. Explosion, it looks so good. At least in my opinion. Ooh, that's a good pack. Mad Summoner. Mad Summoner can be a really good card. I think, at least. Because you have control of when you play it. It's going to be a good arena card, which is nice that I have it golden, because that's you get golden cards. Vicious Scraptron. I don't really think it's a great card. It's a mech, but I don't see that fitting much of anywhere. Again, like, it's a 2-mana 2/2 that gains you some armor in arena. That's not bad. That's nothing to scoff at. There's some stuff you would take it over in arena, for certain. Evil Cable Rat, decent. Decent. It gets you lackeys, which, you know, notable. That 3-mana 3/4 that allows you to not be targeted, that can save you against a lot of decks. We'll just see. That's definitely another powerful arena card. Mass Resurrection, great priest card. We will definitely be seeing how that card does. Another Mad Summoner, Violet Warden. Violet Warden, another good spell damage card. And it's on a taunt, 4 mana, or 6 mana, 4/7 spell damage, and taunt. It's a lot of text. Sweeping Strikes, very powerful warrior card. The notable thing to note about Sweeping Strikes is it's an enchantment, so it doesn't go away. It's not till end of turn. It lasts. 2 Violet Wardens there. Witch's Brew, very, very powerful control shaman card. Very powerful. We'll just have to see if that is an archetype, whether or not control shaman ends up working. Arcane Fletcher, whenever you play a 1-cost minion, draw a spell from your deck. Interesting. Not sure what to think about that. Safe Guardian, really good. I think it's super, super weak to silence, so I don't think it can ever really be tier 1, otherwise it would just get hard countered. But I think it's pretty good. If you're playing a deck that already loses to silence, you're kind of doubling down with that, which could be interesting. Another Underbelly Ankler. And what I'm talking about with this safe there is if you play Buff Paladin. Now, Buff Paladin was a lot more of a thing last expansion, and I know it reached this point as well, is you have so many threats that get destroyed by silence that you just keep playing them, and your opponent has to save them for the ones that really matter, so you can afford to be really greedy and play a lot of these minions that just get destroyed by silence because it reaches a critical mass but can't run enough silence to get all of them. Clockwork Goblin, card I was really looking for there. Angler pick, decent. I'm really hoping to play Bomb Warrior. I will be able to play it. I have enough dust. Power of Creation, decent. Sorry about that. I will be... Actually, I can carry my phone with me. I'm gonna get the charger. Because this video is gonna go up, and then I'm gonna start making the other one. I just wanted to get this up as fast as possible. 3 all minions. You got a lot of better board clear options in a lot of classes. I would say the vast majority of classes. Hagatha's Scream, much better alternative than Shaman. It's coming out this expansion. Warlock, obviously. Plot Twist. Plot Twist is another very interesting card. Magic the Gathering has a lot of effects like this. But Hagatha's Scene for Shaman. Paladin notably does suffer with a lot of board clears. But what sort of position Paladin's in? Traditionally, Paladin's been a lot more aggressive. Not really, when you're playing like something like Aggro Paladin, you don't need those board clears because you're just trying to kill your opponent and overwhelm them. Your opponent's the one that needs the board clears. With Gen and Baku taken out of the game, it's going to be a hard tell to see where Paladin's going to end up. We'll see. So, okay, let's keep going. Portal Keeper, that's similar to the card we had earlier. Arcane Warden, we've already seen him. Electroscribe. He's actually pretty good in Arena. He's kind of like a slightly smaller Savannah Heiming, and you almost always like Savannah Heiming Arena. So he's good there. Golden Common. That's a notable card in Warlock if you're playing a Control Warrior, which we definitely will because we got the Golden Refrem. I can't say his name right now. But we're definitely going to be putting him in some decks, and he goes in a control deck, or the very, very top tier of an aggro deck. That's a good card. It's just, that card is good depending on how relevant aggro is. Clockwork Goblin, more bomb cards. Alright, we just need another wrench, and we need Dr. We're at like 83 packs in. We started with 83, we should be hitting that pity timer pretty soon. Ask and ye shall receive, there's the second wrench. We're coming up to the pity timer. Can we hit the other Dr. Boom? Only time will tell. We'll see where we are. We got a golden rare. Conjuring's Calling, Twin Spell. Oh yeah, that's an interesting one. And I like getting golden. Like, if it's random and it's a golden, it should make the 2 random ones golden as well. It's like a pseudo-evolution. Dimensional Ripper. Interesting. It's copies, which I think does make it better than the original recruit mechanic, but we'll see how that goes. Come on, Dr. Boom. Nope. That is a as a notable legendary. That Trawalco. Can't say his name. So let's keep on moving here. See, that's what I was talking about earlier, that good border clear, Hagatha's scheme. So for those of you who don't understand yet how these schemes work, is they upgrade every turn. And when this happens, basically, like, it's deal 1 damage to all minions, and then if you have that in your hand, the next turn it will read deal 2 damage, and then 3, then 4, then 5, based on the amount of turns you have it in your hand. So, quite interesting. And I think that a lot of the time you can't afford to hold it in your hand for a few turns. It's bad when you need a board clear and you're drawing off the top of your deck, and at that point, yeah, Hagatha's Scheme is a very bad card to draw. But, you know, 1 damage to everything sometimes does something. It's hard to tell how often that sometimes will be. Epic 9 lives, nice. Mass Resurrection, another one of those. Desperate Measures. Okay, let's get another one of these packs up there. Ooh, 2 epics. Warcabbler. We have both of those that we need, but, you know, interesting card. I think we did get a Golden Power of Creation as well. Mass Resurrection. Rare. Underbelly Ankler. Mutilate. Mutilate's an interesting card. I don't think it goes into much. It's a free evolve, but it's a single target. Is it really worth the card? Can't really underestimate 0 mana spells, but I don't think it's going to be that great. Speaking of Mutilate, there's another Mutilate. I think in Warlock it would be very good, but Evolve is definitely not a Warlock mechanic, just because you have the ability to draw so much in Warlock. It gives that free draw, which I think is very valuable. So. We got... See that exotic Mount Seller? I thought it would be good in Arena. I think it would be quite good in Arena. Maybe you can get it to work in a Constructed Mage. I have my doubts. But honestly, like, the meta is going to be like topsy-turvy right now. Hecklebot, really good against taunts. Really good against combo. It allows you to pull those cards from their deck. Which, you know, does affect. Let me just plug this in, as it does look like we're going to die if we don't, so, you know, you might want to plug it in. And are we charged? Alright, we're good. We'll be good. So we keep going here. And we keep going. So we've got all the pieces we need to Bomb Warrior, except for Dr. Boom himself. Now, Dr. Boom himself, I'll probably have to craft. I just say that because we've gotten 2 legendaries. There are another Golden Mad Summoner. But there are so many legendaries. There's 2 for every class, and then there's some neutral ones. And the probability of me pulling a Dr. Boom is not very high. I would have loved to, but I don't think we will. But, you know, we'll still have a lot of dust to go around. We won't be hurting. We'll be able to craft whatever we want. And I will be back to with you. So we're talking Sweeping Strikes also damages the minions, whoever is next to this one. And I think that that's quite good, because it works on the next turn. You basically get a pseudo board clear and a huge threat that must be answered on the board. And the notable thing is you have control of when it goes on, and it's 2 mana. You get a decently big creature, you swing it into a middle-sized creature, you take out that, maybe a big creature and a small one, you get a 3 for 1. And then your opponent has to remove the creature. If you trade your creature dies, you get a 2 for 3, which is pretty good. Pretty good in my opinion. Whenever you restore health to the druid, add a random druid spell to your hand. That's bad. A lot of these cards look pretty solid in my opinion. I just think Bomb Warrior is going to wreck them all. Murgle Former, or Muck Former, looks quite powerful. I think, in my opinion at least. Now, we're running out of packs here, so we'll be over soon. But we have a bit of dust to spend on some packs, and I think a bit of gold to spend on some packs, and I think I will. I want to try and run them out as much as I can, at least, and we'll be able to get some packs later when we do some quests, but I'll do that probably in a different video, just because that will be part of whatever the first deck will be, because I want to get a little more pack excitement, spread the love around a little. You know how it is. But, sorry, I'm just stepping away, grabbing myself a little glass of water. Just un momento. And I will be right back with you guys. Sorry about that. Just drinking. That Whirlwind Tempest, very good card. For those of you who don't know how Mega Win for You works, you get 4 attacks. Very powerful with that Shaman card. 4 mana, or 8 mana, 4/8, Rush, Lifesteal, Whirlwind. That's a bit of a combo there. It'd be good in Shaman. Shaman has plenty of Whirlwind cards. Whether or not making a deck around that card is worth it is questionable, but it could be quite powerful. Notably, it's an epic, so you can have 2 copies in your deck. There's the other Murloc Shaman support. Murlocs cost 1. Very powerful legendary. Especially in a Murloc archetype. It definitely does bring some power to the table. Then we've got more of these guys. You'll notice that I tend to get a little faster near the end because we've seen most of these cards already. So, I'm a little. Just because I want to try and get through them all. The legendaries are really the notable ones that I'm waiting for, hoping for. And don't worry, we got a little more packs than just these 8 left coming along. Got plenty of golds. Lightforge, we've probably seen that quite a few times. Pardon me for forgetting how to explain Twin Spell earlier. But Twin Spell is, if you cast this spell, you get another copy of it in your hand, but it doesn't Twin Spell. So, give a friendly minion Lifesteal, you get another copy in your hand, except that copy does not give you another copy. So it only works twice, but you can cast the spell twice, which is notable. Gives you a bit more value out of your spell. Plot Twist, Magic Trick. Zoom. Reduce the attack of enemy minions by 1 till the next turn. Interesting. Doesn't seem very powerful, but underestimate 0-cost spells, I will admit. So let's get the next one going here. Toxfin. Very valuable, very valuable. Golden rare? Okay. Shimmerfly will be very powerful. Very powerful indeed. So, another Clockwork Goblin. We got plenty of them. Plenty of Clockwork Goblins. We'll just get this last one open here. Woo! This is a way to end it. Alright. But we're not quite done. Omega Devastator, quite powerful. I just want to double check the amount of gold I have. 2,900. So we want to go. You know what? I'll spend 2,000. Or I'll make some back today. I know I will, because I already have a quest. I will make enough gold to be set up. Huh. Neat. Nice. Shadow packs. Okay. I will buy that off screen for you guys. I'm going to, but just give me a moment. We're going to do this first because to do that, I have to stop the recording because I can't let you guys see my financial details, unfortunately. But I do have that much on because I didn't realize the pre-order included tax. You don't get taxed on it because it's a digital sale, or they round tax into it. However they do it. But you don't get taxed for it. So I have like $15 to spare on this account. So 20 packs, an extra 20 for you guys, and then we will get some more on a little later. Proud Defender. This will be a heavy video day. This will go up today. I'm not sure if the other one will go up today. I'll probably upload it today, probably, but I'll make it public the next day. Just to sort of spread them around, or at least a little later in the day. We'll see. I haven't fully decided how I'll do it. I probably won't release them on the same day. I know there's probably not that many people watching, and if you are, it'll probably be past this point, so just thought I would let you all know. Reform Scheme, notable because they're golden. Notable because they're golden. And what I mean by that is it summons a bunch of minions. So anything that summons things or makes things, I want golden because it also makes these things golden. I'm actually considering crafting a golden Dr. Boom. I'm seriously considering crafting both versions of Dr. Boom Golden, but, well, both standard legal versions. Dr. Boom has 3 cards. It gets confusing quick, but... So let's see what we got here. A little more. A little more to go here. Dr. Boom Scheme? No, I want the real Dr. Boom. Heck, this... the reason why I say Dr. Boom Scheme is not good is because it's a 4-mana card that does nothing but gain you armor. And cards that do nothing but gain you armor aren't very good, plus its rate of return. Let's say you hold it for like the whole game. 4-mana gain armor, not played. And that's like one of the biggest high rolls. The biggest high roll is like you hold it from turn 1, it's in your opening hand. Till you're like 20 turns in fatigue, you gain like 100 armor. Yeah, that's cool. But you probably could have had the game or more impactful things if you had a better card in your opening hand. Epic, another Wrench Cobbler. So happy I got a golden one of those. So happy because I want to play with some golden bombs. And that That will actually probably be the last deck we test out, because I'm not going to want to stop playing that deck. I'm going to want to play for hours with that one. But, Mass Resurrection, another one of those. It's all good. And Vicious Scrap Hound. We keep going. And we keep going. We'll see if we can get another legendary. Maybe. We'll see if we can get another legendary. There's 3 packs to go. If we can, you know, we'll probably just get one in the later swing of it. I got a lot of mad summoners. And what I mean by the later swing is in the next video we'll probably get a legendary, because we got to be running low on the pity timer at this point. I think we're up to like 20 or 30 at this time. So I don't think we'll get a legendary in this pack, but I could be wrong. Cheers to hoping. But we're not getting a legendary, but hey, an epic nonetheless. And I'd like to thank you all for watching this pack opening. Opened up 102 packs there. How about that? 100 Rise of Shadow packs, 2 classic. We're staying classy. Anyways, that'll do it for this video. I hope you all have a nice day, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.